Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 174. And the one thing you might have noticed is that this episode didn't have the intro with the preview and the song. I've decided to drop that solely because it is too much work to edit that, and I am stressed for time usually and don't really want to do it, so I'm going to drop it. Don't really want to because I like the intro and I like the song, but it is too time consuming right now, so it's going to have to go at least for now. So in this episode, I don't really have a lot to do on camera right now, which is a little unfortunate. I need to continue building the railway off camera, building the bridge and laying the tracks on top of it. I need to design another building for the new base that we can construct, and I also need to collect materials for that, but I don't really know what those materials are going to be yet, because I haven't designed it. And there is some stuff I want to do in the Twilight Forest, but I'm not really prepared to do that right now either. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a the signaling system for the high-speed track, or at least part of it, because obviously the other end doesn't exist yet. So I've made a couple of any detectors and some signal receivers and some signal controllers and a toggle latch. The toggle latch is going to be temporary. I don't really need this right now, but I just need something to do for this episode because I don't have anything else. So the toggle latch is going to be replaced by a computer eventually, probably, unless I decide to be lazy and not do that. Either way, what we are going to do is we are going to chop the track off here. Whoops. Dang it. I keep falling off these things, but oh well. So I'm going to actually going to need a couple of posts for additional support. I put all of them here to clear up my inventory a bit. Let's grab 8 of them. Should be sufficient. I'm also going to take out my chainsaw again, put away the drill because I don't need that right now. So we're going to use a token system, of course, to detect whether there is a train on the high-speed track or not, going in either direction. The direction doesn't matter, of course. So we're going to put the any detector underneath the track here. And this is going to be our entering detector. We're going to have a stop here or something like that. That is going to keep the next train that comes here locked down until the high-speed track is clear. So the signal from the detector is going to go, damn it, it's going to go into a controller box. Hello, random spider and zombie who can go away. Hello, skeleton. Seems the server's being a little laggy right now. Looking at the mob entities. Don't need rotten flesh or bones. Just going to throw those away. So the controller box is going to be connected to a receiver box, of course. And these are going to be and I now realize that I'm going to need more of them. I'm not sure where to put these things. The where doesn't really matter. Just want them out of the way. I might put them up here for now, because this entire area is chunk loaded. They are going to stay, well, loaded even when nobody is here. So this is a good place for them. Otherwise, I would need to have an anchor where these are to keep them loaded. Because if I have them here, when you are here, this area is going to be loaded, of course. So when you pass by this toggle, this system is going to update. But if you were on the other end and this end wasn't loaded, then when you trigger the detectors on the other side, the latch wouldn't update, so the token system wouldn't work. So we're going to put the latch here. Now I'm going to have two inputs. I'm going to put down two receiver boxes, and the texturing is a little glitchy for some reason. It's been that for the last couple of versions, I think, but that doesn't matter. It's just visual. Dang it. Keep doing that. It's really embarrassing. Right. So let's hook this up here. And I actually realized that I'm going to take this for now. Come on, drop. I'll show you why in a second. So currently the signal there is green, and this is set to output a redstone signal on green. We're going to have it output a redstone signal on red instead. So next we are going to need a locking track, and I should have that in here. Yes. Let's get a locking track. Hello, zombies. Some zombies. Some bozos. Then we are going to put another post. That's not where I meant to put it, but it doesn't matter. Go there. Sure. Okay. Sure. Right. Now we're going to want to switch this to train mode, train lockdown mode. And then we're going to put the other receiver box here. And then we are going to have an output side that is going to be our token is in use side. Let's grab a couple of dirt blocks here. Probably I have some on me already. And hope it doesn't rain now, because then these will fall. So I'm going to take a controller box, put it here, and then we're going to link that to over here. And that is going to power this locking track, which means it's not going to lock down anything, of course. Now, what's going to happen is when a train, or any cart really, passes by that detector, it's going to send a signal up here. It's currently off, so triggering that is going to tell this to output a redstone signal. That is going to toggle this latch. So the latch is now outputting a redstone signal through the controller, which leads over to here. And that has turned off this locking track, so the next train that tries to enter here is going to be caught here. And it's not going to be allowed to go up and onto the high-speed track. And I still haven't put in the transition tracks, as you can see. Still haven't made them. So the train is going to be forced to wait here. The train that entered before it, whenever that was, is going to be traveling down the high-speed track. And it's going to be traveling to the other end. Now at the other end, the train is going to arrive, and because of the way this Y switch works, it's going to go this way, which is going to be the off ramp, of course. So here we are going to have another detector. And what I'll probably do is put it here. So I'm going to put a post there. And then I'm going to chop away this. Nothing is going to collapse. And then we have the other detector. We're going to put that here. And it ended up facing the wrong way, so we're going to turn it this way. Then we're going to have another post here. And we're going to put another controller box here. And this is going to be our reset. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any more. We need another receiver box. So I guess I'm going to make one. So let's see what we need for that. That's not the right one. Let's see, was it green or red? Where are they? Up here. Receiver is green, of course. I'm going to need some wool. Unfortunately, I harvested all of my flax plants. How much string do I get from this? 2. I have 1 there. And I should have a little more in here. I don't think it's going to be enough for... Yeah, 1 more piece here. So I have enough for 1 wool block, but I need 2 white wool blocks. Wonder if I have enough materials downstairs. Kind of wish there was an artificial way of making wool. I have 1 flax fiber. I don't think that is going to cut it, unfortunately. I don't. I do have sheep, however. I just realized. Is one of them white, though? I need white wool to be able to color it. I could, of course, color sheep, but I do have a white sheep. Can you color sheep white with bone meal? Maybe you can. Don't know. Never tried that, I don't think. Anyway, we got the wool we need. Now I just need a tiny bit of green dye. I need to make 2 of those. And there's something missing. Lapis. Need some lapis. I'll have that down here. Plenty of it, fortunately. So we'll plop that in there. We can get ourselves a receiver circuit. Now I need some iron. Four to be specific. And then just a piece of redstone. And that is going to be our receiver box. There we go. So now we have that. We are going to put this up here. First we're going to grab the connection from that. Oh great, rain. At least these grew over with grass before then, so that's fine. I'm going to put that there. And then have that there. Now, we're going to need more inputs and outputs here, of course. We're going to need another controller box here. And that is going to go to the other end, to the locking track there. Once that is in place, of course. And then we're going to need 2 more controller boxes for the other end as well, for the toggles there. But we should be able to test this now. So I'm going to grab my train here. Let's take this away to make it a little faster. I wish it wasn't raining. But, oh well. Let's turn this down to a low speed, and then get it going. Eventually. Come on. What are you doing? Oh. It's the server lagging, presumably. Now this is not a great setup. You'll probably see why in a little bit. Kinda wish I had... Well, I guess I can move this. Whoop. See, now the train would have been caught by this locking track and it would be pulled. The train would be slightly pulled apart, which wasn't brilliant. Not sure why this is empty. Didn't that used to have stuff in it? I don't know. I've had this cart randomly clear itself at some point, which was not brilliant. Not sure why it's getting stuck here. Let's It's a little weird. Oh, did the engine shut down? Oh, the engine is probably on idle now because it passed over that locomotive track, which I completely forgot about. So let's back it up. It should be routed in there. So now, the token is currently available according to our system, so this track is on. So we'll let the locomotive pass. And as you can see, it's sending a signal through this, and it's going to keep being powered. You don't want this turning off and then on again while the train is passing by. That would be bad. That would cause the system to be in the wrong state. Now, when this gets back up here, now when the locking track times out, you're going to see it turning off. Actually, wait. Did it not work? It looks like it didn't work. Oh, right. Because this. That was keeping the signal on, which meant that it was going to keep... This signal isn't going to do anything, of course. Right. Let's do this. Let's take this. We're going to put it on the... That wasn't intentional, but oh well. We're going to put it on the detector to simulate what is going to happen. So now you can see that the receiver turned red. Okay. So now the next train would not be allowed to enter, of course. And now we're going to turn this around, because it turned around somehow. And turn this on. Get out of the way. It's going to go that way. And then when it passes by that detector, it's going to toggle the system back to the available state. Since it will then have left the high-speed track properly. So there it goes. Huh. That's weird. You can see it toggle on and off a couple of times. So that is essentially what we don't want to happen. Not sure how we could fix that though. I suppose one way would be to have 2 detectors and then have a piece of redstone wire just going into the same, going to this controller box from one of them to make sure that they don't turn on and off multiple times, because that is what would cause this to happen. Because as you can see now, this is off. We would not let another train in, even though the train that was occupying the high-speed track left. So that is a problem I'm going to have a look at eventually. Locomotive is back here. It has shut down. Didn't make it to the... Do I have any control tracks? I don't. I'd like some control tracks to put over here to push the train onwards into the blocking track. We have to look at making some of those. Maybe we can just as well do that right now, assuming I have some rails for it. Control tracks. No. Okay. NAI is being weird for some reason. We need 2 advanced rails, 4 regular rails. I have that. No. I'm silly. We need 2 of those. And as luck would have it, I have a bunch of regular rails as well. Just need 4 of those. Then a rail bed. And then we can steal 2 pieces of redstone from over here. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. So the control tracks, if you don't know, will continuously apply a little push to any cart that is on top of it in the direction of the arrow. So if I put those that way, then if there is a cart sitting on top of here, let's see if we can coerce the train into going this way. Right. Wait. Did you turn on? No. No, you didn't. Alright, let's... Whoops. That's enough. No, that's not enough. Forward. Okay, that's a little too much. Oh dear. Not exactly what I wanted you to do. Back up. Crap. Got caught by that. Need a redstone signal to turn it off. Or release it. Do you have a button over here? Let's borrow that. And we are going to put that here. That should release that. So now it can back up. Not sure why it didn't release it. I guess it was trying to extract water or something because it thought it was a valid tank. And I am starving. And I don't have any canned food on me. That is not good. Don't want to starve. Let's jump over here. Grab some quick stuff to eat. The train should just be backing up onto the high-speed track again. And then we're going to have it go forward again. And this time it should get all the way to the fluid loader for getting its water refilled without me interfering with it, thanks to the control track. Oh, right. No. No. Damn it. Do I need to put fences up or something? Keep me from falling off? Seriously. Alright, you go back there. And now you should be able to go on up there. The rain is still whoring. Come on, just want to try this controller track before I end the episode. And there we go, so now we can turn you to forward instead. Also going to need another locomotive track here probably, because the high-speed lane bypasses these, which is not a thing I want, really. So now, once the locomotive gets to here, it will be set to idle. But instead of... Oh, this is a booster track. I suppose that was to make it go onto here. One of the differences between a control track and a booster track is that the cart doesn't have to be moving to get a boost from a controller track, unlike with a booster track where you have to be moving at least a little to get the boost. But the boost is much smaller, and it's mainly designed to keep carts. There we go. And now it's off, so it won't be pushed any further. So, yeah, that worked out pretty nicely. So, I'm going to have to get a bunch of stuff for completing this project, along with all the other ones. Wait. Why? You are on shutdown. How did you get... Oh, it's probably because of the booster track here, I suppose. Pushing it all the way out here. Not really what I wanted, but whatever. So, that's going to do it for this episode. Like I said, I have a bunch of stuff to do for the next one. So yeah, I will see you then.